madly with the fifth journey. We're going to do a full body weight circuit workout today. We're going to do combination exercises, so we'll do the arms and legs at the same time. This is a good workout for if you're short on time and you want to get in as much in as possible. So for this, I have 2 sets of free weight dumbbells, and one's a little bit lighter, one's a little bit heavier. You don't have to use weights, or if you want to use heavier weights, you can do that as well. So if I were to go to the gym, I would definitely use heavier weights with that, but I don't have those here at home. So we're going to go ahead and get started today and grab your heavier weights. We're going to do a bicep hammer curl with a back lunge. And I'm going to alternate my arm and my leg. So taking the same arm back as your leg and lifting up. We're going to do 12 of each. So here is 2 and 3, switch sides, and 4. Make sure you're breathing. 5 and 6, remaining upright, and 7, 8. Make sure you have proper form. 9. Don't swing the weights. 10. And we have 2 more reps. 11. And 12. Good. Now you can either take both your weights or drop one of them, put one of them down. We're going to do a tricep overhead press with an inverted calf raise. You're going to turn your legs slightly in, elbows are in, and I'm going to lift and do a calf raise. Oop, lost my balance already. And here's 2, and lift. 3, and 4. Elbows are in. 5. And up, shoulders are down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2 more. I like to do this type of calf raise because it works a different side or part of your calf than a normal parallel one does. That would be 12. Okay, we're going to do a dumbbell row with our back. So I'm going to go to a wide lunge. I have my back foot is going to be turned out. My front foot is going to be straight on. Knee is over that heel. Shoulders are square. And I'm going to lift straight up. And here's 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Coming up. Going to the other side. And we have 1. Make sure your back is flat. 2, 3, 4. My arm is in close to my body. Here's 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good, stand up. I'm going to grab my lighter weights for the next one. We're going to do a parallel squat with a parallel calf raise. And we're going to do front and side raises with our shoulders, okay? So I'm going to go a little bit wider than hip width apart. So I'm going to do my squat, and then as I come up to my calf raise, my arms are going to go up and then to the front, okay? So we have 1, and lift, and 2, and lift, 3, and lift, 4, lift, 5, and lift, 6, and lift. Ooh, that's a balance checks. 7, and 8. Make sure you're breathing. 9, and lift. 10, lift. 2 more. 11. Make sure you're sitting back in that chair and your knees are not going over the fronts of your feet. Good, there's 12. Okay, keeping these weights, I'm going to do a reverse fly. So I'm going to hinge at my hips and going to open up to the sides with my arms. My elbows are off. So hinging at the hips, I'm going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4, flat back, 5, 6, 7, it's a hot day today. 9, 10, it's not even 7, it's already 80s. Let's do one more. And 12. Okay, moving on. We're going to do a deadlift with a bicep curl, okay? So a Romanian deadlift, I should say, sorry. So my feet are about hip width apart. I'm gonna do straight legs, and I'm going to go down, flat back, turn my palms around, and bicep curl in. If you wanted to grab the heavier weights, this would have been a good way to do that. Here's 2. And down, flat back, 3. And down. Make sure you're squeezing with your seat when you're coming up. So I have a flat back the whole time. I'm not rounding my back. Good. You need to soften your knees. You can do that. And I lost count. So let's say that's 8. Let's do 4 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. If you need to take a break to get a drink, pause the video. Be sure you do that. So I'm going to go to a wide second position. Still hanging onto these weights. Wide second position. So that is the belly turn. I'm going to do a plie from here. I'm not going to squat back. I'm going to do plie. So my tailbone is going to go straight down. My knees are going to track over my, or excuse me, towards my feet, but not going over, okay? So I'm going to do shoulder press. You ready? And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze into the seat. Squeeze your glutes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, now we're going to go to the ground for the remainder of the workout. We're going to do a donkey, but you're going to have the weight behind your knee. So flexing my foot, I'm going to squeeze the weight and hold it there. So I'm just going to go straight back, move my other ones out of the way, and we'll do 12 on each side, okay? So shoulders squared, hips are squared, and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make sure you're breathing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And switch the weight, do the other side. Flex that foot, that engage that hamstring. And lift up 1, straight up. 2, 3, 4, make sure you're breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, let's set the weights aside. We're going to do a body weight exercise. We're going to do tricep push-ups. If you're going to do it on your feet, do it that way. If you're going to go on your knees, make sure that your feet are up to the sky so that you're protecting your knees. Because if you're here, all the weight's on top of your kneecaps. Lifting your feet up puts the weight over to the fronts of them. So the tricep push-up, your elbows graze the side of your body. Make sure you have your abs, your navel drawing in toward your spine. And let's do 12 of them. Ready? And here is 1. Lift up. And 2. Exhale on exertion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's go ahead and do a quick sit back, stretch out those arms. Good. Sorry, I had to take a quick break. One of my cats was outside meowing, so I had to shoo him off. So going back to the donkey, we're going to do an angled lift. So instead of going straight up, we're going to turn your leg out and lift it to the back from there. Now I'm not taking it side, I'm lifting it to the back. That's going to work the outer seat. So again, putting the weight back, we're going to flex our foot, engage that hamstring, turn the leg out and lifting up. We have 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Try to keep everything square. And 12. Other side. Turning it out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. All right, set that weight down. I'm going to grab my heavier weights and lay down on my back. I'm going to do a chest press. Now when I do these, I like to have my elbows out, and then I like to bring them in. I alternate it. So I have a bit of a, like a tricep press up. Tricep push-up, excuse me. Okay, laying back, elbows out, and we have 1, elbows in, and 2, elbows out, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Since I'm doing 2 different exercises, I'm going to keep going. So I have 12 sets of, 12 reps of each one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Set those aside. Shake it out if you need to. We're going to do abs real quick. We're going to do a double crunch. So laying back, make sure that you are not just lifting your chest that way. Think about lifting from the middle of your ribs straight up. Arms are behind, hands are behind your head, elbows are open, knees are lifted. I'm going to lift everything up and down. And 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're going to do 12 more. And 12, 11. Make sure you're lifting up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull that navel in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug it in real quick. Catch your breath if you need to. And I'm going to grab my weights again. I'm going to grab my lighter ones this time, but you can get your heavier ones. I'm going to do a chest fly. So rolling back down. Elbows are soft and pointed outwards. And we have 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway. You can do a rotation here if you want, so you can take the weights together. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, put my weights down. I'm going to lay on my side and do an inner thigh lift. So taking my top leg around, I'm going to take my bottom leg and lift it up. Heel is towards the ceiling. We're working that inner thigh. So we have 1. We're going to do pulses, 24, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Either roll over, I'm going to flip sides. Make sure that you're pulling your navel in towards your spine. You're not rolling back, everything is stacked. Lifting up. So lifting up out of your armpit, don't just collapse down, okay? Flex the foot, heels towards the ceiling, inner thigh lift, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, rolling over your stomach, we're going to do a back extension. So when you're doing this, you If you need a pillow to put under your pelvis, you can do that. Try not to squeeze your bottom because I want you to think about working your back and not your seat. So we're gonna have our hands behind our head, and if this is as high as you can go, that's completely fine. So what I see happen a lot of times is people will lift up and their legs go up. So they're squeezing their bottoms. I don't want you to squeeze your bottom. I don't want that, okay? So we're gonna work those backs. So we're gonna do 12, lift and a rotation, and then down, and we'll do the other side. If you have a sensitive back, you can skip this. If you feel any strain, make sure to sit back and stretch it out, okay? So we're gonna lift up, twist the side, up and down. Lift, side, and down. Now I want you to think about lifting that way and up. Oops, I forgot to go down there, sorry. I was talking. And down. So instead of lifting just towards your seat or towards your feet, I want you to think about lifting that way. And lift, and twist, and down, and lift, twist, and lift, twist, and lift, twist. I completely lost count when I was talking earlier, so let's do two more on each side. And lift, twist. This will be your last set. And lift, and twist. Good. Push back, sit on your heels, stretch out your lower back. Sitting back, take a deep breath. Good. Okay, we're going to do a donkey again. This time you are going to go to the side. So grabbing your weight again. Flex that foot. So I'm going to go straight to the side here. Make sure everything is square. Lift that leg up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's do the other side. Flex that foot. And 1, 2, 3. Really pressing into the ground. There's 5 with those palms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, back to our backs. We're going to do a bicycle. Rolling back. Make sure that when you do this, you think about connecting your shoulder to your knee, not your elbow. So we're going to lift up, take one leg in, I'm going to take my shoulder to that elbow, and we're going to go slow. And switch. And switch, pulling that navel in towards your spine. Here's 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're almost done, guys. Here's 11 and 12. Okay, good job, guys. You did an awesome job. We are done with the weights, so we're going to take a little breather, stretch really quick. If you want to repeat this, do that. So you can get, if you want to do like 3 sets, go ahead and start repeating. All right, roll yourself up. And I'm going to do the child pose, rest pose. So sitting back over my heels. Turn those palms in to the ceiling. You'll stretch the backs of the arms and your shoulders. And take those palms to your back. And you're done. Thank you so much for joining me. You'll see you next time.